A pleasant good morning to one and all. I welcome you all to the third day of the International Webinar 2020 conducted by the Electronics and Communication Department of University College of Engineering, Karivata. Firstly, I would like to welcome our honorable guest Dr. Smitha Prabhakar, Global Ambassador for Wellness, Energy Alchemist, Dara, Dubai, UAE. I extend my warm welcome to our principal, Dr. Bishop BV Ma'am, UGD Saina Ma'am, Head of Electronics and Communication, Indu Shalini Ma'am, and all other participants. Now, I would like to introduce you to our today's presenter, Dr. Smitha Prabhakar, Global Ambassador in the Wellness and Happiness space. She has been residing in UAE for the past 20 years, mastering more than 30 disciplines in the holistic and energy space. She has also made her mark as a life and happiness coach, popularly known as the Happiness Doctor. She conducts employee and corporate wellness in addition to one coaching and counseling sessions for individuals with emotional challenges. She has worked with the global authorities in the personal development niche and was endorsed by The Secret with the movie fame Bob Proctor on her research and innovative work. She has received numerous excellence awards and acclaims globally, most recently receiving the Life Achievement Award in the Holistic Wellness space. Today's webinar would enlighten us in the topic Digital Transformation Transforming the New Era. I, on behalf of our college, invite you, ma'am, to begin the session. Please, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I want each and every one of you. Am I audible? Am I clearly visible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible and visible.
Perfect. Great. So I want each and every one of you to communicate through the chat to me because it's going to be a very interactive session. So, how is everyone doing today? Let me hear some noise. Great. Super. And thank you so much for inviting me here. And I'm truly and deeply honored to be in this space and to talk to all of you. And now it's going to be a space where we are looking at how are we going to move forward, right? Along the lines of Sinian Preston, the biggest part of digital transformation is changing the way we think. What do you think about it? I want you to write down here, what do you think about this line? The biggest part of digital transformation is that changing the way you think about this. Can I hear something in the chat about this? What do you think about it? Bringing changes within. Awesome. Amazing, amazing. Brad, done. Major. Great. I need more and more people to be interactive. That's how we're going to go forward. That's my fuel to go forward. Changing our minds day to day. Beautiful, Shruti. Great energy in this room, right? So, truly, technology and the way we think, it's so closely connected. Interesting reality of the world, isn't it? Are you aware that your future jobs, probably in 2025, doesn't even exist right now? Are you aware of that? What do you think that the current or the future jobs would be? What would happen to the current job and what would happen to the future jobs? What are the future jobs like? What are the new kinds of jobs which will come up? Can I see technology? Yes. Amazing. What do you think there's a future job? The jobs what we think right now could not be the job in the future. And there are some very interesting jobs which are coming up in the future. AI, artificial intelligence, Aslam, amazing, fantastic. If people have their jobs and their companies are still operating, they should be very grateful. Why do we say this? Listen to this very, very carefully. I see a lot of jobs in automation, yeah, modified agriculture have been fantastic. Why do we say this? Right? Why do we say that the current jobs could be obsolete? Listen to this carefully. Victoria's Secret declared bankruptcy. Zara closed down 1,200 stores. Chanel has discontinued. Rolex discontinued production. The world's luxury industry has crumbled. Nike has lost about $23 billion preparing for the second stage of layoffs. Gold Gym filed bankruptcy. The founder of Airbnb said that because of the pandemic, 12 years of efforts were destroyed in just 6 weeks. Can you imagine? Even Starbucks also announced to permanently close their 400 stores. We aren't in a great spot either in terms of the regular 20th century jobs. And the list goes on. I don't want to dwell too much into that. But some of them are announcing closure soon as well. You could be aware of that. Bath and Body Works, Forever 21, Macy's, Nordstrom, Bose, and many, many more. Must be shocking. So, students and professionals, now you'll have a thought. Every person is getting thrown away. What is the future like? What are you thinking right now? Let me hear it in the chat. Please go ahead. I need to hear, I need to see that you're there with me. Are you with me? Amazing. What's the future like? But industry titans are who are well established, who have the courage and the power to go on, is in very much demand. So listen to me very carefully. Who can sustain? Remember this phrase, ABDOV. Always be delivering outrageous value. Repeat again, always be delivering outrageous value. Let ABDOV your principle of life. Let this be a principle of your life forever from now on. Because even if in your profession or in your life too, because most successful people are delivering value. If they're delivering more than needed, they would stay. Even in hard times, industry titans are in huge demand. They're doing great. A lot of people are doing great. Ambani has made a fortune because he banged on the digital space. So has Amazon. They are buying other companies too. In the second half of 2020, the challenge is having the right combination of the corporate strength and relationships together. You all agree? Absolutely, Aslam. Be ready for the new normal. 2020 is about survival. Survival of the fittest. If you have great immunity in your business and in your physical immunity, in your mental immunity, then you're a survivor. It has to have a 360-degree loop. Absolutely, Shruti. Taking care of yourself and your loved ones. Being happy with whatever you have right now and be in gratitude. You are going to do the jobs which are not invented as yet. Do you agree? You will need new skills going forward. Post-COVID, it's going to be a new era. Yes, Major, the smart always survives. I'm going to mention about few future jobs which will be very popular, which you never expected that this could be a job, ever a job at all. Before that, I want to see in the chat, what are the future job or you would think would be coming in place, which you never thought this could be a job at all. Can we see that? Communicate to me with the chat so I'm able to see what are you thinking. What could be some future jobs which you never thought that could be a job? Robot management, Fatima, great. Post-pandemic support system, fantastic. Where are the engineering students? Data security and management. Satyabrat, digitalization of agriculture, amazing. We are thinking about agriculture, data security, management, creative facilitator. Yes, mindset is important. Awesome stuff. Great. But why didn't we think about a job like pro gamers, gaming industry? We always tell our children, don't play games, don't have your games on. It's a bad habit. We always had a negative stigma attached to it. We think that video gamers are wasting their time. No longer. No longer it has a bad name attached to it. Now even adults are getting into the forefront of the gaming scene. They're even making a living out of it. Engineers are creating new platforms, example Twitch, video gaming platforms. Many of those. Do you agree with me? How many of you are interested in gaming? How many of you play games? Video games. Me. Interactive games. Beautiful. Pradeep, Navya. Amazing. This is going to be big, massive. We are in the dawn of a new era. And I have a friend's son. I went to their place and she was just saying, I just let my children play games. Earlier it used to be a no. Now they can stay in for the games forever. I know friends, sons, they are making 20,000 US dollars on a single game. Now parents are letting them play their games because it's become a big professional. It's not wasting of time anymore. Do you all agree? Even women too, yes? I have another friend, Dawn, who bought a gaming system. She was actually shy about it, but that's the future. It could be a income. And now, what do you think? So the gaming is, so it's one of them. The second one is emotional quotient, EQ versus IQ. What does EQ mean? Can I see some? I need interaction. What does EQ mean? Let it come. Emotional intelligence, your emotional quotient. It could, but it can affect emotions. Yes, but we are made of emotions, Aslam, right? We are made of emotions. We are emotional beings at every point in our life. We have stress coming in from everywhere. How do you manage that stress? How emotionally we are strong to handle any situation life throws at us? Because as we know, like the technical gadgets, the life doesn't come with a manual, right? So we have to jump in, experience it, experience the ups and the failure, and then swim through it. Do you agree? Absolutely, Fatima. Ability to understand others and ourselves. Doesn't matter how smart you are academically, you have to acquire new skill to cope towards the new world. Various amount of soft skills. Whatever be your academical mark, it's just an entry to the next level. That's all. Please keep this in mind. Your academic marks are just entry to your next level. Absolutely. What do you say, EQ or IQ? What's important? Your intelligence or your emotional intelligence? Your intellect or your emotional intelligence? Satyaprat say IQ, EQ, 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 EQ. Both are equally important. Balance both. Great. EQ and IQ are important. We need to know how to balance it, but the EQ has got a little bit higher importance. If you're able to be aware of your own emotions and to handle your own emotions and the senses, you're in a winner because you're able to manage any situations effectively. How are we going to manage the post-pandemic time? Did you think about it? If you're emotionally down, if you do not have the positive mindset, you're not going to go forward like that. It's whatever comes up, whatever amazing job opportunity comes in front of you, you might not be able to handle it because you're already in the process of processing the fear. You know, there are two pandemics. The first pandemic is the pandemic, the COVID-19. The second one is the fear. I think now that's the biggest pandemic now. It's in our minds. How do we handle that? I will come to that later. The pandemic in our own minds, right? Now I'm coming to the second job, right? So the first job I spoke about the gaming. And what are the other jobs? I would love to see things coming in. You know, a survey in the US says that smart home technology for home. So 48% of the people said that energy saver devices, better automation in the house, right? When you go outside the house, just by thinking, you should be able to switch off the light. Connecting artificial intelligence, thinking outside the box, thinking outside the home. It's like when you leave home, the light goes off. The projection, instead of 48% in the US, actually it became 66%, which is the amount of people who actually bought such gadgets. Modernization of the offices, digitalization, the business strategy which connects to making a giant leap in your business, your strategy in business. In stores, going online. So the stores which are operating in physical stores going online. You must have seen that. You must have experienced that, right? Toys R Us, Borders, all these companies, they have waited and waited and waited. And they have lost. It was their delay in their e-commerce strategy. The future is all about AI sensors. You just think things could work on. I've just recently saw a house. You just walk into that in the mirror. There's everything. It's like the Matrix. You can just plug and play things on your mirror. Your Bluetooth is on the mirror. You can connect to the Bluetooth. It's already there. I've already seen few houses which is employing this technology. So go into that space, right? From your space of engineering, you can get into technology-driven careers. You know, your thoughts should drive things. In 2025, USA is going to launch this technology by thinking how you're going to activate certain sensors. And another one I would talk about is a quantum cryptologist. What is that? Can anyone put into chat, what is a quantum cryptologist? Looking at the chat, that's one of the new jobs coming up. 6,672 executives were interviewed to reveal some biggest trend in tech in the coming year. That is what this quantum cryptologist employs. DARQ, distributed ledger technology. database shared consensually and synchronized across the multiple sites and institutions. Basically, you're having your ledger technology going across multiple institutions, right? Accessible to multiple people, right? Everything needs to be distributed equally. The database needs to be shared equally across multiple platforms and institutions, accessible to multiple people. Then that is D, DARQ. What is A? Artificial intelligence. In retail, healthcare, it has been a regular part in all these spaces. Retail and healthcare, for sure, you've experienced that. But now, even in sports, analyzing the performance of the people in the sports, the athletes in the sports. Artificial intelligence is extensively used. I use one of the technologies from what Olympics use, where you can measure the energy field, which I use in my energy space. What I do the measuring of people's emotional intelligence. How does they behave after a particular process, right? So we do a mind detox process where they do into certain meditation techniques and mind detox programs. What happened to them initially and what happens to them after that? This is all measured. I have got thousands of research and measurements related to only this space. We're measuring the emotional intelligence and your physical resonance, the energy field, using GTV and many other technologies. I've got all the technology and equipments in my space, but I use it in my wellness space, which I'm more focused in. But we use artificial intelligence integrated throughout. So schools have already implemented a lot of AI in that. They're already getting into an e-commerce platform with a strategy. So DARQ, what is R standing for? What is R? Reality, virtual reality or augmented reality. That is also another part of this quantum space. Then Q is quantum computing. Quantum computers are computing, or computers are believed to be able to solve certain computational programs such as integer factorization, which underlines the main encryptions, whatever has happened in our devices in terms of the data as well, substantially faster than classical computers. So the world is coming into completely a massive digital transformation, and we need to be prepped and ready for that. So the ideal step for us is to race right now, not when all this happened. Step on it right now. Even though many of us fear that second thoughts to take a step into the new way of living, but the tests are going through right now. The coronavirus has proven that we need to have a digital system in place. That has taught us something. And we are on a big leap towards it. Just because of this pandemic, we are already gone 10 times faster. Crisis opportunity. Love it, Aslam. You, very, very interesting. COVID-19 crisis opportunity victory in different ways. 1 plus 9, 10. Super duper. See how the creativity is going high. So basically, we are in a space of creating a digital system in place, which is solving a lot of crises which we are facing today. And to all the students and the professionals out here, as you are focusing on increasing information download, you need to also focus on the decrease of knowledge as well. You're also bringing in too much of information, knowledge. What are we letting go? As much as what is coming in, we need to also let go of a lot of information. What we have learned till date. Do you agree? Both are important. When we are bringing in new stuff, are we letting go of our bad decisions, negative people in our lives, negative thoughts, bad friends? Are we doing that? So as much as all this information is coming in, we need to also let go of the decrease. As you focus on the increase, you need to focus on the decrease as well. Very important. Having a balance towards that is absolutely important. So how are we understanding digital transformation? Digital transformation is not the latest industry catchphrase. It's a movement. It's a significant shift in how companies operate, how companies compete, how companies grow, and in any corporate or living organism, it must continue to shed the skin like a snake. Methods, focus, values all have to change right away. The sum of all this total change is the total transformation. Absolutely, Aslam. Embracing this change is called digital transformation in its digital form. The movement towards becoming a digitally transformed, developed by the convergence of technology like getting into the cloud, IoT, Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. Together, these technologies have the power to transform a company to unlock its significant value, but it requires the integration of the digital technology into all areas of their businesses. You all agree? I love what Aslam is writing. Nowadays, we know universe itself have the pause mode. I like slowing down. Pause. Absolutely. Such a profound insight what Aslam has given. I need more of you to write down. How many Aslams do we have here? Because I see such amount of creativity coming my way. Awesome. Changing times. We stand at the brink of several inflections. AI, 5G, digital transformation, future jobs. Amazing, 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 Donovan. So, adopting the change for any firm and people is mandatory. We have passed the agricultural revolution, industrial age. Now, we are getting into a matured digital age. The future is dictated by the digital norms, and the COVID-19 has now accelerated the journey. It has made it like into infinity, I would say. We are all on Zooms. We very rarely do physical meetings. New norms have come into space. The new world demands new portfolio, an entirely new set of organizational capabilities, which are being systematically built and scaled over time. Some, such as scalable infrastructure, tools, improved data architectures, will be foundational. So, others like becoming a magnet for the best talent in data science would be something very important to look at. Will differentiate the land emerging technologies and the marketplace is mandatory. Changing the mandate. There should be a reason to change as well, right? People have been uncomfortable at times and they have to take a step to take risk. You need to take risk to drive the change. But today one has to love constant learning as well. Now, because of the digital era, the learning is like every day something new is coming. So if your mind is not equipped toward learning consistently, right? You need to take some courses, software, how to enhance your brain, enhance the memory. Very, very important. How to do speed reading. Very, very important. How to solve complex problems effortlessly. Important. How to jump into the opportunities when it comes in. Even if you do not know the subject completely, jump into that, dive into that. You could still learn things on the run. Yes, do you agree? Yeah. Getting into the nature, as Reem said, getting into the nature. Connect to the nature. As much as we're connecting digitally, you said a very important space topic. Connect to the nature as well. I'm getting into that space in a while. Connected to ourselves, your own strength. As much as things out there, digital space is there, you need to have the right balance with both. As much as you're in the digital space, you need to decrease what we are downloading, information overload. If we do not have a digital detox space, we are again going into a very, very big dangerous space. Also, now the next point, there's a reason to change. Now you have a reason to change, right? You know this is not permanent. We need to jump, have a big leap of faith, as Ritik Nair said. Amazing. CSR activities, as Shruti says. Data value is important. Emergence of data as a transformational force in an era with an explosion of devices. It permeates all our interactions, permeates the stores, permeates the hospitals, manufacturing plants. Automobiles are becoming factories of data, making data the driver of a massive change. The data must be moved. It should be stored. It should be processed faster and more securely than ever before. How much do you think you are in a security with all these devices what we have, all these applications what we have, the Zoom to many other video conferencing applications, how safe they are, TikTok, all of them. Are we looking into that? Wherever we are sitting, wherever we are communicating, are they accessing our data? So the data has to be more secure than ever before. Because now everything is digitally connected. So something wrong goes wrong in a technology, everything else could go wrong. Today, because I connected to this video platform, I could not connect to another Zoom call which I need to attend because there was a clash in some audio video setting. And then that could not happen. So can you imagine we are so much more connected to the data, the devices, and the technology. The future is about to have a pivotal role in unleashing the potential of how to unlock the data for people, businesses, and the security on a global scale. We need to embrace the future model. What it has created is created a disruption. So how do we get into the digital application? We need to take care of that. What is the right working model? Take care of that. How do you work for the change? One of the biggest challenges for everyone moving into the new role is the change. If you do not get to connect in person or build the trust and the confidence, normally you cannot even think that in Zoom we can do that. Now we are bringing the confidence in place. You're connecting to the people there. You're looking at their eye contact, seeing that whether he's interested in my proposal or not interested in my proposal. You need to be connected to people virtually, feeling the energy, sitting here and there, feeling the energy of people right out there. That is why the space what I work in, the energy space, I feel when I'm able to connect to people integrally, directly onto the Zoom and having massive shifts in people just with Zoom calls. It's magical. We are able to connect. So you need to be learning those skills, how to connect to people on Zoom, on calls, making negotiations, making conversations, making deeper conversations, making relationships on your technology, video conferencing devices, right? That is definitely, Reem, I will definitely help you how to make that connect. First of all, when you make that connect, we need to be integrally aligned with our own self. Be authentically true to yourself because nowadays the mask doesn't work. Be true to who you are. That's exactly what's going to resonate to the person sitting out there in the screen. Do you all agree? Embrace the digital space for the youth, learning the new skills and adopting it for the digital transformation is very, very important. Embracing the change. But often you have to be the driver of the change. And everything starts from you. The biggest pandemic is not corona. It is the fear in your own mind, all in your own mind. You hesitate to make that leap of faith, surrendering to the Almighty, because that's the only thing what we have, right? Corona has taught us that. It's not, people always thought that we are the biggest of all. We are creating these robots and the computers and the artificial intelligence. But the God, the Almighty, has shown us that there is a divine purpose for everything what's happening. He's getting us ready, empowering us for the new world. Thank you, Shruti. Mentally, we need to be ready to help to clear Let us help ourselves to clear what is not required. Unlearn the learnings, what we are not, which is not needed anymore. Otherwise, our brain is going to be like a microwave. Too much information. We are just actually opening our day towards a device where we are selling our integrity towards all the things what is sold to us. Yes. So first thing is that when you wake up, do not have digital technology at least for the first 1 hour, at least for the last hour. I think we can give these 2 hours for our own space, right? If our mind is not strong enough, we cannot go further. So mentally, we need to be ready, clear what's not required. Crying over spoiled milk is not good. And regretting over what I did not do this. I did not do this. We need to be connecting into a more of a human space. I wish I would have done that. I wish I should have hugged this person. I wish I would have done this. I wish I did this vacation with my partner. I wish I had that family vacation with my family. Now we are crying over things which we could not do because world is not the same anymore. At least for a year, we know that we have to be with the mask. We cannot connect to people. We cannot have those beautiful hugs and laughters, right? So we need to be ready. So there's no point in regretting now what we have not done. Let's live in the present because present is the future in the making, right? Planning too much about the future is also not good. Have a strategy, have a goal, and take it day by day. And if you're able to give your 100% in this present moment, you will be ready for the future automatically. We need to have the mental, physical, and the emotional hygiene to start with. Clear what's not needed. That's hygiene, not just washing our hands. Clean and wash our mind, our heart space. Let go. Forgive people who we have not forgiven and get it. And physically also be hygienic. That's what the world has taught us now. So, emotional, mental, and physical hygiene absolutely are aslam decluttering. I've been on this space for the last 1 year, cluttering our life, cluttering our mind space, cluttering our digital space, decluttering our digital space, decluttering our mind, decluttering our home, our clothing. Now, this lockdown has taught us we just need one or two clothes to sit in front of the computer and the business will run, right? We have to change the jackets. That's it. I've started surviving for my morning 5 a.m. meditations, which we facilitate just with two outfits. I said, I don't want to spend my time. I don't want to overclutter my mind for my morning wake up meditation space where a lot of people are coming in. I'm just coming in just one or two clothes. That's it. Right? What is Steve Jobs? He just wears a black t-shirt because he doesn't want to give his mind to make a decision because that is decision cluttering your mind. Your mind has to do so many decisions. Simplify your life. Create a morning habit which will empower you and getting you ready for the new world and get out every day out of your house with confidence and courage. Wake up right, sleep right. Sleep is very, very important. Have a proper mindset protocol, including applying a mindfulness practice in your daily lives, which I'm going to give you a gist of what it feels like. Amplifying your mental and physical activity and amplifying your immunity, because as you know that immunity is very important. You cannot afford to get sick, not just by COVID. Any other sickness could not be in our physical realm. You need to be super immune to everything. So if you're connecting too much to the digital space, it's not good as well because the blue light, your screen, and all, 24 hours out of that, I've seen, including myself, 23, 22 hours I'm in front of the system, which is not good. Okay, we have been, it's like the Kubler-Ross curve. We are shocked about the change. We are getting ready for the change. We are making our terms with the change, and then we become the change. So I know a lot of people are overworking, over struggling, Now it's a time for us to understand this is a reality, this is a strategy what we're going to take up, and then go forward. We're getting ready for the new space. So, resting our mind and giving us a digital detox is very important. If you need to embrace the digital space at least 8 to 10 hours, we need to give 2 hours to us, our own space to clear our own mindset so that we can be ready for the new world, right? So, are you ready to experience one of the digital detox protocols what I follow so that you can be ready for the massive digital transformation? Are you ready? I'm going to give you an experience of a mindfulness practice which I conduct, which I do myself, which has helped me to be whatever I am doing right now in this space. Are we all ready? We are going to do a small mindfulness or a meditation practice to connect to ourselves, detox our mind. And this you may take forward into your life and implement it on a daily basis. You would require 10 to 15 minutes. That's all. Are you ready? How many of you have done any kind of meditation or mindfulness practice? Ritik, ready as ever? A lot of yes, 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 yes. How many of us? All of you have done. Great. Has anybody not done any kind of a meditation practice? Who has not experienced a meditation or mindfulness practice till date? Can I hear from you? Pravalika, not regularly. Now is the time to make these habits. Creating habit creation is very, very important. Creating a habit consistently, even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, very important for you to get ready for the post pandemic world. Last year consistently. So great. So I wanted to put in the before we start any mindfulness practice, I always tell my people to just write down one thing what you're grateful for. When you're starting to write one, it could become three, that's also okay. So write something right away, what you're grateful for at this point of time. Go ahead, let me hear that. What are you grateful for at this point of time in your life? So write in, and I want you to take a deep breath. Even in that deep breath, you will find what you're grateful for at this point of time. To be alive right now, amazing. Food, grateful for having a house to stay in. So take a deep breath, deeply inhale to the count of 4. After you're done with your gratitude, you can close your eyes. All the people who have written the gratitude can close your eyes right now. But I want each and every person to write that gratitude. Because I think 140 people out here should be grateful for one small thing what they are in their life. I want to see 140 messages here. Beautiful. My life, vision and hearing ability. Beautiful. Family, health. Great. Grateful for health, to be alive right now. Awareness. Grateful to your college who's bringing in, facilitating something so beautiful for you, bringing in the speakers day in, day out. They're helping you to increase your knowledge, your awareness. Grateful for the education system which is ever evolving. Beautiful, Giri. Great FM for the 5 a.m. club. Opportunity. Amazing. I've not seen 140 people writing in. Guys, need to know, we need to be grateful for even one thing, the moment that we have right now. We are still alive. We are still not stricken with anything. Beautiful. Wow. It's a huge amount of people writing in. Beautiful nature. So let's take a deep breath. Connect to yourself. Being in gratitude. Deeply breathe in. Breathe in to a count of 4 and breathe out to count of 4. As you breathe in, make sure that you're inhaling through your nose and your abdomen expands. So breathe in like how children breathe in, and as you breathe out, abdomen contracts. Breathe in and make sure that you're completely closing your eyes. It's very important that you're closing your eyes just for this 10 minutes. Give yourself this gift to shut away from everything. I want you to, if people have not muted their phones except this call, please then put the notifications on silent. Please put every distraction away. Take a minute to do that and come back, close the doors if you need to, and come back and sit down in a space where you can just be yourself. I think you deserve to have this 10 minutes for yourself. Yes? Technology, I was logged out and I'm back again. Can you all hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful,
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, let's get started. So, great. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Be in a space. Deeply inhale through your nose, filling in your abdomen. And exhale. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Deeply inhale to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 4. Inhale to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 4. Keeping your eyes closed, strictly closed throughout this process, and I'm going to wake you up. Take a deep breath. So now I want you to think about an intention. I request you not to move from your space, shoulders open, chest open, spine erect, and think of something what you always wanted to have in your life. Think of something what you've always desired. Create an intention, a sankalpa. Keep your eyes closed, feet hip distance apart, hands on your thighs, palm facing skywards. Make sure you're positioned right, shoulders straight, spine erect. Gently connect to the breathing in and out. and create a resolution, create a sankalpa. Something what you've always desired in your life, something which you always wanted in your life. It could be the best job, creating abundance, having a beautiful family. Visualize that clearly in your mind and think of a phrase clear and simple and repeat it 3 times. We are coming back to this in a while, so please make sure that you repeat your intention clearly in your mind and repeat the phrase 3 times. In present tense, you're saying, I am the most happiest person. I am joyful. I have a beautiful family. I received a promotion. I just won a lottery. Whatever it is, just create it in your mind and repeat it 3 times. Researchers have shown that this process of meditation can alter and create neurogenesis in your brain. By consistently practicing it, you could be an extremely positive person because it increases the size of hippocampus, which is connected to learning, memory, all the good things in life, and also reduces the size of amygdala, which is connected to fear, anxiety, depression. So what you're going to do is something very profound. So give yourself 100% into that. So create an intention from the space. And by the way, it is also going to give you your happiness dose daily if you do this every day in the morning and night. DOSE, the chemicals as dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. They're going to really fire up inside you so that you can be a happy person, whatever life throws at you. But mind it, this needs to be a consistent practice. Okay, let's get into the process. You have already done your intention, you created your intention in your mind. So let's take a deep breath, instilling that intention into your mind, your body, and your spirit. Feel that intention in every cell of your body. Bring your awareness from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Beautiful. Beautiful Takyudim tunnel. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Keep your eyes closed, strictly closed. I don't want anyone to type in anything. I want you to absolutely be focused on this process. Beautiful. Now let's bring our attention to the right side of our body. Starting by bringing your attention to the right thumb. You have to only bring your attention. Do not move your thumb. No need to move. Just bring your awareness and attention to the right side of your body. Right thumb, your index finger. Bring your attention to your middle finger, your ring finger, your little finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, your wrist, your lower arm, your elbow, your upper hand, your shoulder, your armpit, side of your body, waist, hip, your thigh, your knee, your lower leg, your ankle, your heel, sole of your foot, front of your foot, right toes, starting with your big toe, your second toe, your third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, and all of your right toes together. Now take a deep breath, shifting your awareness to the left side of your body, starting with your left thumb, your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, your wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper hand, shoulder, armpit, side, waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of your foot, front of the foot, all of your toes, starting with the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, all of your toes together. Taking in a deep breath, in and out. Now let your attention move to the back of your body. All parts of your body in contact with the chair or the ground. Bring your attention to the heels, both of your heels together, back of your leg. Bring your awareness to the hips, moving on to the lower back, center back, upper back, back of your hands, back of your arms, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole shoulder blades together. Back of your neck, back of your head, crown of your head, your forehead, your eyes, your nose, your lips, your chin, your jaw, your neck, your chest, whole front of your. Feel your face, feel your whole body together. Feel your whole body together. Feel your breath now. Observe your breath happening slow and steady. Effortless breath happening without any strain or effort. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Observe your breath going in and out. Beautiful. Observe the temperature of your breath. Observe how you feel now. What does it feel in your body and mind? Observe your breath once again, happening slowly and steadily. Coming back to the space, coming back to this room, imagining the room, imagining the space. hearing all the sounds and the noises. Start bringing your attention to your fingertips and your toes. Slowly start moving your fingertips and your toes. Stretching your arms above your head, keeping your eyes closed. Coming back to the space. Stretching your neck, your head. Roll your head. Open your shoulders. Beautiful. And rub your palms together. Rub your palms together, keeping your eyes closed. Make it really nice and warm. And keep it on your eyes. Slowly, when you're ready, you can open your eyes towards a new space. See how you feel. See what you're feeling. Explore what you're feeling right now. Are you feeling that stillness? Do you feel cleansed? Do you feel relaxed? I would like to see that on the chat. What are you feeling in your heart space right now? Beautiful. More positive, more refreshed. Just imagine this is about 10 minutes. And in that space, you're able to connect to truly to yourself, truly to who you are, your own essence. Being grateful to our bodies. When do you even think about your pinky? Unless it has hurt you. We're being grateful for every part of our body at this point of time. Being grateful for whatever we have. In gratitude and in full faith and full surrender of the divine and who you are. Let's get ready for the new world. Thank you, Shruti, for this beautiful message. Purified, awesome, peace, refresh. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed and then you've given yourself the time because self love is important. You are your top priority. Rest, everything falls into place. You can be the change, what you need to see in others, right? As Gandhiji said, be the change, what you want to see in others. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I'm here. I'm just going to be, if anyone want to connect to me, I'm just putting my information into the chat box. So follow me on the social media. I'm new in the social media space. So you could reach out to me if there's anything if you require. Got all the details there. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing, blessed day. So digital reality is there, but the detox also needs to be there. Combine it together and you're going to be a winner. And you have everything in you and you are the winners. And have the strength and the courage in you because you can change the world by changing yourself first. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in this space. I'm grateful and honored to talk to such amazing students, such amazing crowd. Thank you so much, beautiful people out here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful session. We are so refreshed and got a thank you so much. I would request the participants if they have any questions.
Please do so.
We are
Yeah. If they have
question and
any
answer.
queries, yes, I can take in questions if you have time.
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So
I
someone
request.
can read out the questions for me. What? Or
Yeah,
I
ma'am.
will.
You can post your questions in the chat box, or you can unmute your mic and ask.
I think it's better that they unmute the mic one by one and they can ask the questions, would be great.
Ma'am, we are having a question in the chat box.
How to maintain the consistency for this practice. So how to, Durga, how to maintain the consistency for this practice is to be consistent. Okay, that gave you an answer. You need to do it regularly. Yeah, consistency is the key, but you need to make a morning protocol. Have a community. We have a great community. Connect to me. We can put into a we have an amazing community who's going on a transformation journey starting from 25th onwards. We have a mind body detox boot camp, right? Getting ready for the pandemic with the best body, the best shape, the best immunity. So a lot of people, we have about 100 people on this journey together. So that we are also going to have regular practices of the morning protocols and to detox and then get into a ready world. So connect to me. I'll give you protocols how to get into the consistency. Consistency is also having about making a decision, making a choice. But sometimes the choice goes for a toss when the outside disturbances come in. So what you need to do is have a great supportive community who can help you to not fail. Be the right amount of friends around you. Your circle, your inner circle is very important. Connect with the right people. Connect with the people who are in the same space. The kind of habit one you want to create, connect with that kind of people, connect with that kind of community so that they can help you. They will not let you down. They can lift you up along with them, take you with you, take them with you. Great. Instead of feedback from amazing. I would love to see the feedback. Great. Any more question? Asking for permission.
Ma'am, there is a question by Abhijit Kumar. Is yoga
Mm-hmm.
good? I think you missed it.
Is yoga good for?
Detox.
Yoga is a part of a detox. In yogic system, there are different shat karmas, right? We have karmas, which are like nauli, many, many kriyas are there. It's called shat karmas. Yeah, we can get into the details later. So one of the shat karmas are about cleaning your gut. For example, now I'm working with the brain, right? We are working on the mindset. We have the gut, which is our second brain. So detoxing our gut and brain, gut is very, very important to have the right mindset as well. So what you put in your mouth is also going to affect, because we are millions of microbiomes. So clearing a gut is very important. So one of the kriyas in yoga is called um, Shanga Prashalna, which is about clearing the gut, right? Also, we have other protocols like colon clearing and all of that. So that's one of the process which we use in the boot camp. What we're starting on the 25th, and that's a part of yoga. So yoga is just not about asanas. Yoga is a lifestyle. So clearing your mind, clearing your body, and having the asanas combined together, then you align yourself with the cosmic geometry. Then the universe is going to give you whatever you require. So yoga is not just what you see from the outside. It's all about a complete 360-degree combination of everything. It's a yogic lifestyle. Yoga is a lifestyle. Great. How long the meditation needs to be done for a day? I personally do at least 1 hour of meditation. Ideally, this needs to be done. Now it's shorter. Meditation in the morning, and about 20 minutes in the afternoon or in the evening. So people having sleep problems, they can do later in the evening. But ideally, 20 minutes and 20 minutes twice a day is required to have the right, perfect mindset. Great. Any other question? But at least one time is better than nothing. And consistency is the key. Any more questions? I'm not able to see all the questions.
Ma'am, I think no more questions are there. So, ma'am, your mic is on mute, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm glad that people have enjoyed. And thank you for all the lovely feedbacks. And great. Have a wonderful day. And thank you
Thank you
for the
so
opportunity. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
On behalf of our college, take this opportunity to thank you, ma'am, for gifting us with such a wonderful session. I extend my
Thank you.
sincere thanks to our principal, UGD, HOD of Electronics and Communication Department, and special thanks to our technical team for assisting us. I thank each and every one present here. Once again, I thank you, ma'am, for such a great session. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.